Are the Creative Pebble Pros the minimalist speakers you're looking for? Creative's Pebble desktop speakers have been a hit since they launched, because what's not to like? They're small, stylish, and they pack plenty of impressive audible punch for the money. So it should be no surprise that Creative have released several variations on the original Pebbles, including the most recent and advanced member of the Pebble family, the Pebble Pro. Are these the minimalist speakers you're looking for? Well, I've spent some time with these and will give you the full lowdown so you can answer the question for yourself. With that said, let's get into it. Hi, I'm David Loving and you're watching Loving Tech Life. On this channel, I share my love of tech and gaming with tips, tutorials, and reviews based on my experiences. Welcome. Now, full disclaimer on these speakers. Creative were kind enough to send this Pebble Pro to me for review, but all the opinions in this video are my own. They haven't seen this video or had any say in its content before release. So unboxing these, you'll find a box with the included cables. One USB-C to USB-C cable, a USB-A to USB-C cable, and a 3.5 to 3.5mm cable. Also in the box is a limited warranty and instruction manual. Lastly, you'll find the speakers themselves. My initial thoughts are that these have a distinctive minimalistic shape. They feature the same signature 45-degree elevated drivers to angle the speakers up to your ears. One significant change Creative have made over all their previous Pebble versions is that the Pros now boast a brand new driver design for a louder and clearer audio performance, and all new powerful digital amps with built-in audio processing, which they claim delivers 3.5 times richer and deeper bass when compared to previous versions. Interestingly, they went with a dark green color for the Pro model, which they've dubbed Audio Green, whatever that means. I guess if Apple have Midnight and Starlight for their black and white, Creative can have their Audio Green. It's darker in person than it appears here under these bright lights. For connectivity, the Pebble Pro has Bluetooth 5.3, and on the back you'll find a 3.5mm auxiliary input, the main USB-C connection, and a second power delivery USB-C where you can connect a 30-watt USB-C power adapter that can be purchased separately. On the left there's a headset and mic port, a new addition not in previous Pebble versions. On the face of the right-hand speaker, you have all the controls and an LED indicator. Starting from the left, next to the LED is the volume dial. Next to that is the Bluetooth button, followed by the RGB control button. They all have different functions depending on how many times or how long you press each one, which I'll cover shortly. This is the left-hand speaker that has no controls or inputs. It's just hardwired into the right-hand speaker. At the bottom of each of the speakers, there's a grippy rubber pad surrounded by the RGB light that is unique to this Pebble Pro. Now we'll take a quick OCD break so I can position everything perfectly. There we go. No wait, the cable needs to be moved and straighten the desk mount a smidge. OCD break complete. Now that's done, we'll take a look at how to connect it all up. First, take your USB-C to USB-C cable and plug one end into the laptop or computer's USB-C port. If yours doesn't have USB-C, then just use the USB-A to USB-C cable instead by plugging the USB-A into the laptop and the USB-C end into the USB-C port of the Pebble Pro like this. Before moving on to the controls, there is one underestimated feature I want to call out that I really appreciate about the Pebble Pros, and it's the longer cable connecting the two speakers. It's almost 6 feet or 2 meters long. This gives you lots of flexibility in positioning the speakers, especially if you want them further apart, or for me, it gives me the slack I need to put the cable into the cable management tray under my desk. Most other speakers like this have a shorter cable, making it harder to place your speakers where you want while being able to hide the cables and keep everything tidy. If you're getting value from this video, please go ahead and smash the like button below. It helps my content be seen by more people and also lets me know if this is the type of content I should keep making. Okay, so onto the controls. To switch the speaker off, just hold the volume knob down for between 2 and 5 seconds. Do the same to turn it back on. If you hold the volume knob down for 10 seconds, you'll disable voice prompts.
Voice prompt disabled.
Hold it down again for 10 seconds to turn the voice prompts back on.
Voice prompt enabled.
Holding the Bluetooth button for a couple of seconds will put it into Bluetooth pairing mode.
Now in pairing mode. Waiting for connection.
Go to your device and select the Creative Pebble Pro from the list, and it'll pair without any pin codes.
Bluetooth connected.
Pressing the Bluetooth button once toggles between sources and the LED will change color. Blue for Bluetooth, green for auxiliary, and purple for USB audio. Now we'll take a look at the RGB functionality that's unique to the Pebble Pro compared to the previous Pebble versions. By default, the RGB lights at the bottom will be in cycle mode and it cycles through the colors and pulsates. Pressing the RGB button once will toggle to a pulsate mode where it will remain on a single color and it will brighten and dim as you can see here. Press again and it'll put it into solo mode and remain a solid color with no effects. Lastly, another press will switch them off entirely. To switch through the various colors for pulsate and solo modes, hold down the RGB button for 2 seconds to enter color selection mode and turn the volume knob to select a color. It cycles through the various colors ending in white. Personally, I like the white for while I'm working during the day, and some color to give more of a gaming vibe. I think their flexibility can help them fit into any setup. Now I'll do a simple sound test to try and illustrate how much better the sound is when compared to your laptop. I'll play a 1-minute sample of a track with some vocals, first from the laptop speakers at half volume and then through the Creative Pebble Pro speakers at half volume then full volume. I made this recording using my iPhone with the mics in stereo, so take from it what you will. Obviously these will sound much better in person. I also recommend that you wear headphones for the best experience while listening to this. With that said, I'll play the track and I'll see you after for my final thoughts and verdict.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is grey, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows are capturing. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all my problems and more. I can't make it through. Every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone out. I'm sleepwalking through all my problems and more. All my problems and more.
So what did you think? If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll play a few more sample tracks that I recorded for the test. So overall, what are my thoughts? These pump out some serious sound for their size. I think they can get plenty loud while just being plugged into the laptop USB-C power. This enables the standard 10 watt RMS mode with 20 watt peak power, and at full volume these reach about 100 decibels and have minimal distortion and great clarity. Creative have included their bass flex technology, which I think really helps deliver pronounced bass without muddying audio clarity. They also have built-in clear dialogue audio processing, which is great for dialogue while watching movies and TV. I think the overhauled driver design and new digital amps are finally keeping up with the power being pushed into the Pebble speakers. Being able to just plug them into a laptop like this makes them super portable too. If you do buy an extra 30 watt USB-C power adapter or have one lying around, it will bump these from 10 watt to 30 watt RMS with a 60 watt peak. It's a bummer that it's not included, but at least you have the option. I'm a fan of the minimalist design and think they fit nicely into my setup. It's interesting that they've chosen to only offer these in one color, and they chose the green, which isn't going to be to everyone's taste, and you could always look at the older Pebble V3 speakers, which come in more color options, albeit with older tech built in. These speakers also come with more connectivity options than ever before, making them super flexible, and I also can't forget about the ultra long cable connecting the two, which is great. I'd recommend these to anyone that wants to give their setup a serious audio boost without taking up too much space. Are these the minimalist speakers you're looking for? Let me know in the comments below. Stick around if you want to listen to a few more sample tracks that I recorded for the audio test I mentioned earlier, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.